Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley or Lay Spirit Designs, and today is my first full-length React and Redraw video. If you haven't seen the previous one, this is a little series that I'm doing where I find an episode of an anime or a cartoon or something, and I do a reaction to it, and then I pick a screenshot from the episode that I've watched and I redraw it while commentating. So the first one I did was a reaction to the Yashahime trailer. So it was a very short video, and I'm really excited to do a full-length one. So today I'm going to do the first episode of Ouran High School Host Club. I've actually never seen this anime, and I know it was really popular around when I was in high school. And I think when it got added to Netflix, it had a resurgence. So what better time to check it out than now? I've had it recommended to me. I've just never gone back to watch it. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay, so the first episode of the first season is called Starting Today, You're a Host. And the description, according to Netflix, is after Haruhi literally stumbles into the Ouran Host Club and breaks an expensive vase, the only way she can pay for the damage is to work as a host. So really the only thing I know about this series is that there's a female character who ends up pretending she's a boy. I could be wrong. I really don't know much about this, except there's twins and there's lots of roses. I don't know. So we're gonna find out. Let's play. Ah yes, Kiss Kiss Fall in Love. That's the only other thing I know about this series. The art style's really cute, at least in the intro. So you can hear me over the audio. The little blonde kid with the bunny in my brain is just Momiji from Fruits Basket, which I feel like is going to be basically the same character, so that's fine by me. I feel like that whole introduction could have been way different and more interesting. They really want you to know about that vase that's about to be broken. Okay, so maybe the main character is actually a boy? And there it is. All of your hopes and dreams are destroyed. I really kind of hate the girls' uniforms. They could have been so much cuter. I wonder if Japanese instant coffee is any better than ours, because all the instant coffee I've had is disgusting. Ew. That's disgusting! That's not anything to get excited about! Okay, I knew that there's like a big ship between the twins, which I don't like that sort of thing. There's a lot of aspects about these characters that make me think of Fruits Basket characters.
ま、この手のタイプはメガネを取ってもさらに目が小さくなるくらいで。あ、ちょっと入学式の日にコンタクトなくしちゃったんだから。光る、カオル。はっ。お。今日やはヘアデザイナーに連絡。森先輩はコンタクトレンズの手配を。 保健医の先生。ハニー先輩はケーキ食べてください。
Oh, he just wants to be included. He's precious.
さあ、これに着替えるんだ。問答無用。
Okay, so there's obviously something about Haruhi's eyes that make them think that he's going to be somebody great to have in the host club, I'm assuming. What's with the light bulbs?
雑用係は卒業。今日から君はホスト部の正式部員だ。俺が一流のホストに育ててやる。もし100人の指名客を集められたら、借金の800万はチャラにしてやろう。ホスト?
Okay, so far this is not at all what I thought it was.
どうぞよろしく。いいぞ、ハルヒー。浮かんだ感じがグー、ベリーグー。玉木様。森先輩。離さないよ。助けて。離さない。
Maybe the light bulbs are all of them realizing that he's a natural? Okay, she's getting jealous now. That was a really weird scene transition. Okay, so they're obviously a big ship. You can just feel it. He is. And I bet he won't tell. Yep. He's trying to protect the princess. I'm noticing the tea sets and the roses. It's very Beauty and the Beast, which actually fits the theme of this, so... Okay, she's just mean. Blunt. Woo! Them's fighting words. Oh shit! Oh my god, seriously? Come on, if anybody falls for that, that's just disappointing.
しいな。春日のカバンを池に捨てた
Ooh, he's the good guy.
何か証拠でも？
君はなかなか綺麗なんだけど、うちの客にはふさわしくない。
Damn! I wish all customer service was like this.
春日はそんな男じゃない。
玉木様の
Bye.
お前には揉め事を起こした罰を言い渡せ。
What?
追加ノルマ1000人。
What did he do wrong? Why did it get increased? I don't understand.
期待してるぞ、天然ルッキー。予備の制服はこれしかない。濡れたままよりはマシだろ。
ありがとうございます。
春日、ほい。タオルだ。
Okay, she is a girl. Oh, and now he knows. So the light bulbs are all of them realizing that she's a girl.
女なのか。
生物学上は一応。先輩たちが男と思っているなら別にそれでもいいかなと。どうも自分は男とか女の意識が人よりも低いらしい。
An envy icon, are you kidding me? I feel like people are sleeping on this, or maybe I just totally missed the hype. I don't know.
でもさっきの先輩。
Okay, I'm really excited about
で
this.
すよ。
Make him flustered.
ひょっとしてこういうのも一つの恋の始まりでは。
だけどホストになって女の子にチヤホヤされるのも悪くないですね。そうだ。今度から俺期待を。
Okay, that is adorable. I'm really sad that I've slept on this for like 15 years. What in the world? Okay, we're gonna turn this off. Okay. Wow. I'm very pleasantly excited about this series, and I don't know that I'll do more reactions for it, but I'm definitely going to keep watching it. So I'm going to go back through and try and find a screenshot to redraw, and then I'll see you in the next part of the video. Okay, so this is the screenshot I ended up choosing, and I liked this shot because Haruhi's kind of framing herself and Tamaki in the background, and he's like freaking out, so I thought it was just kind of a fun scene to pick. So I'm really excited, honestly, to keep watching this show. I can't believe that I waited almost 15 years to even try it out because it was so popular back in the mid-2000s when I was in high school, and like I remember a ton of fan art, and I didn't go to conventions then, but I'm sure there were cosplayers, and like it's all coming back to me. Like I really remember the big ship between the twins, and I had said it in the reaction, but it's like I've never really been one to ship siblings. I know there's many series where that's like the prevalent thing, but it's just not my cup of tea. But Haruhi and Tamaki are really cute, and they're obviously setting it up for them to be a couple. But I truly have no idea what the rest of this series is about, other than the general premise where she's more or less charading as a boy, or just however she wants to be perceived, you know, or not wants, but however she will be perceived. I think it was a little bit ahead of its time for her to talk about, you know, who cares about gender when what matters is what's on the inside, because, you know, that's really what it's about. And then I think it must be just maybe some tropey stuff from the mid-2000s, where I feel like a lot of the characters in both design and attitude are following some popular tropes, maybe from like Japanese culture, because I had mentioned it in the reaction as well. There's a lot of characters that just straight up remind me of Fruits Basket characters. Like, Honey is obviously Momiji, and he even carries around the bunny. But he's adorable, and I love Momiji's character type, so I'm totally on board with that. Tamaki totally reminds me of Ayame, the snake. And I didn't catch their names, but the two really stoic ones are very, like, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. I literally just watched Fruits Basket today, and he was in it. What? Oh my gosh, the dragon, the seahorse. I will put a clip in here that says his name because I'm going to look it up after this, and I'm going to sound like an idiot. But it's like just a lot of those characters just seem like maybe they're very popular tropes from the 2000s, because I don't really see them that much in modern anime anymore. So, but that's fine. I mean, I don't mind. Like, that's to be expected, going back and watching something from back then. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where it all goes. And I don't know if there's more than one season, but I know that's what's on Netflix, so I'll have to scrounge the internet. So in this drawing, I had ended up doing some new stuff with my shading and coloring. I had taken a class by Aveline Stokart on Instagram. She did a class where she basically shows how she does cinematic illustrating, and I wanted to utilize what I learned from that class in this. And it might feel a little clunky, like some of my shading and all that, but it does end up looking really good in the end. However, the scene ended up being like way more intense than the actual screenshot, but that's fine. Like, that's just kind of my drawing style anyways. And I couldn't quite get her mouth right. I had changed it. I think you saw I had changed it a little bit, and I still like don't care for it, but I was too lazy to go back and fuss with it again. And I'm surprised that I ended up doing such cartoonish eyes. Like, I've been moving away from that style for a little while, but I think because of the style of the show, like, I didn't want to stray too far from some of those exaggerated characteristics, so I just kind of went with it. Okay, and then this lighting on her nose, it's not gonna be perfect, and it drives me insane because I'm not quite sure what to do to have made it better. I think maybe just changing the overall shape of her nose might have helped, but I could not figure it out. I couldn't get it to work for me. But look at all that glow. I think, like, as this goes on, and I love watching the playback, all of the lighting, as intense as it is, really kind of makes the piece. And then when it's done, it's really not that stark of a difference compared to the original one. Just, I don't know. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, you just see me kind of like figuring things out. And I definitely want to hone this more because I love this cinematic style of shading. And this whole drawing took me like with long breaks of just staring at my phone for a little bit, like 2.5 hours. So once the line art is done and the flat colors are down, this is one of those pieces, I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, this is one of those pieces where you do all the shading on other layers, so it comes together pretty quickly, and the payoff is almost better. But I did end up making a huge mess of my layers. Not that anybody's gonna see them anyways. So usually when I do things like these reflections that I know are gonna be blurred in the background, I don't even bother with structure of the piece. And you can see like I'm doing really loose colors and shading, but I wanted to give it a little more structure so you knew what you were looking at, even from a distance, even when it's blurred. And then I couldn't quite get the mirror shine to cooperate because it was under some colored layers, but that's okay. And then this is my favorite part of all drawings, to go in and do the little details, even though these are really sloppy. I like to go in and put the textures and the details so that it's more realistic. So, and then you add some little dust for atmosphere. Coming up, I got a little ahead of myself. And one more time, a peek at the screenshot. And then this is the final piece. It's up on my Instagram. Well, thank you so much for tuning into another video. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I am really excited to dig more into this series, and I hope you love the art that I did. It was a lot of fun. And please let me know if there's anything else you'd love for me to do a reaction to. I'm still looking for other shows and other anime to do for these videos, and anything that you guys specifically would love to see, I am all ears. I'm open for just about anything. Real quick, a fun fact. So I was originally going to do the first episode of Food Wars for this video, and I literally started and everything. I got maybe 10 minutes into the first episode, and it's very adult themed. I did not know that. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna switch gears here, because like, while that doesn't bother me and I'll still probably watch the show for myself, I do have like colleagues and family members and like my grandparents watching these videos, so I don't want to do anything like too over the top. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you love my content, give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!